What should and should not be taken into account after a crucial XRP legal judgment? Security in the United States has become one of the most contentious problems in the crypto world. Regulators began to assist ventures. With a concentration on the retail sector, the choice was not quite clear. What impact will the case have, as with so many other challenges confronting the industry? Have on the Bitcoin community, then stick with me until the end too. If this sounds like something that would be of interest to you, watch this new video as soon as possible. The case in the United States was one of the most significant legal fights in the history of cryptocurrencies. Ripple Labs was charged by the Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC, the entity that established the Ripple XRP coin, filed a complaint against Ripple Labs in 2020, alleging that the business sold $1.3 billion in XRP tokens in an unregistered securities offering. According to the lawsuit, it should be classified as a security, similar to stocks or bonds, and hence subject to SEC monitoring. This SEC's 3-year litigation battle with Ripple Labs, the firm behind. Ripple's blockchain took a big turn a few years ago when Ripple sold the network's XRP token to institutional investors, but not to the general public. A federal judge ruled that it was a security. However, U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres partially sided with the plaintiffs. The major rationale offered by U.S. District Judge Annalisa Torres on July 13 with Ripple was that day for institutional investors were more likely to be aware of XRP's securities-like properties while Ripple was marketing it. The SDC would have viewed this outcome as a potential win because it lends credence to the security or non-security debate on either side, even though the so-called programmatic investors who buy XRP directly on a cryptocurrency exchange, like regular traders, weren't as well informed, according to the decision made by the Southern District of New York. According to the district court, the buying and sale of XRP on digital asset exchanges did not constitute offers and sales of investment contracts. Furthermore, a federal judge concluded that XRP meets the requirements of the Howey test and is thus a security when sold to institutional investors, according to the SEC. The Ripple lawsuit is critical for the cryptocurrency sector because it may provide light on cryptocurrencies' regulatory status and how the SEC classifies them. If the court is mentioned by the SEC, it may have set a tough precedent for how other cryptocurrencies are handled, potentially leading to further regulation and supervision of the sector. In addition to Ripple and XRP, this would affect other projects that have conducted initial coin offers ethos or token sales. Ripple, on the other hand, wins a partial victory. Ripple's victory with the SDC established a precedent that should benefit both XRP and the greater crypto industry. Please remember to press the notification button and subscribe to our channel to be the first to learn about new XRP developments. The SEC has been increasing regulatory pressure on the cryptocurrency industry in response to growing market calls for regulatory clarification. The Commission has notably initiated enforcement action against major cryptocurrency exchanges such as Kraken and Bittrex, as well as the cryptocurrency lending marketplace. More recently, the SEC filed a complaint against Alex Machinsky, the CDO of the insolvent cryptocurrency lender Celsius, in coordination with other regulatory bodies. The case includes 4 charges of fraud and 1 count of securities breaches. According to the allegation, Celsius sells goods and his earnings should be classified as securities. The SEC, on the other hand, brought its most well-known case last month when it sued Coinbase, the largest U.S. exchange, and Binance, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, as well as a couple of its affiliate cryptocurrency exchanges. According to the SDC, several tokens posted on the exchanges in each case are unregistered securities. Many well-known cryptocurrencies are among these tokens, including Binance token BMV Solana Cardano, and Cody has many of these tokens. May no longer be considered securities in light of the recent SEC Ripple litigation decision, but under the new precedent, the legal. While the merits of each token's claim may still need to be established in the aftermath of the ruling, the value of several of the aforementioned tokens surged as investors anticipated a return to normalcy. According to Teresa Gottingen, a former attorney with the SEC Office of General Counsel and current partner with the law firm Baker and Ostedler, this is a significant opinion that has the potential to change the landscape of the SEC's enforcement activities or the success of those efforts. Coinbase and purchases can benefit from this precedent. When defending themselves against charges that they are working as unregistered stock exchanges, brokers, and clearing agencies, legal experts from many fields have also pointed out that a federal judge's judgment may have stated that token sales on retail exchanges are not securities. They aren't investments, so they're not worth it. The court disagrees with the concept that cryptocurrency tokens constitute securities under the law. Even though XRP coins were sold to institutions such as hedge funds and the like, which had previously caused a great deal of misunderstanding, according to Jeffrey Alberts of Prior Cashman LP, who also noted that the judge had made it clear in a decision that cryptocurrency tokens are not securities in and of themselves. Today's main concern is why Ripple hasn't yet celebrated its victory. Please remember to press the notification bell in the coming seconds, and subscribe to our channel to be the first to learn about future XRP developments. While many cryptocurrency experts applauded Ripple's recent partial triumph, others stated that the battle for regulatory clarity is most likely not over. Preston Byrne, entrepreneur and partner at Brown Redneck, stated that the SEC is currently examining the ruling and may contest it, as indicated in a recent tweet that even if Ripple accepts the victory, the business remains liable. For multi-billion-dollar institutional sales, the firm's summary judgment is far from the last word. Others argue that the summary ruling lacks a solid legal foundation and may not have the anticipated impact on this SEC's treatment of the cryptocurrency business. According to Joe Castellocchio, head of the law firm, Mayer Brown's fintech group, the SEC will likely draw attention to the portions of the court's decision that support their position on coins and tokens as securities. Castelluccio went on to say that the judgment does not provide clarity on the various additional regulatory issues that the digital asset market is now grappling with by ensuring that the general public understands what defines security. Can the SDC settle the court's dispute? However, that strategy has been a recurring theme in several of the watchdog's legal actions against cryptocurrency firms such as Binance Coinbase, and Gemini this year highlighted several tokens that would eventually suffer the same fate as CRP, including Polygons, Matic, and Algorithms, all go the court using the Howey test. The Supreme Court determined that significant aspects of the SEC's argument for designating XRP as security were incorrect. One of them was that, unlike the majority of exchange-traded assets, Ripple never made any promises to secondary market buyers. This early decision is seen by some as being clear in Coinbase and other companies accused of listing potential securities, at least in terms of general public purchases on their exchanges, though it may be able to avoid the potential destruction by requiring retail-facing enterprises to register or restructure their business. Nowadays, many viable cryptocurrency initiatives rely on early token sales to institutional investors and venture capitalists to get off the ground. To avoid any potential implications, those operations are routinely pre-registered. With regulators, the SEC listed these instances as justifications for why the tokens might fall under its purview, because many on the Secretary's list of potential securities had engaged in these kinds of agreements, and this type of pre-funding may be done under the current ruling unless venture capitalists prefer purchasing on the open market when prices are subject to the same volatility as everyone else. It should be noted that the SEC's list of things to do with cryptocurrencies is growing daily. One or four bodies filed accusations against the defunct cryptocurrency lender Celsius, and its former CEO, Alex Machinsky, was the watchdog with their charges against exchanges like Binance and FTX, and they had a lengthy series of court hearings and trials ahead of them. The Ripple case is also far from over and will have its trial date in due course, despite the machine's denial of the claims. So even though cryptocurrency values are increasing worldwide, there are still enough unknowns to create concern in the sector. We've arrived at the finish. Now, gentlemen, please like the video, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, please subscribe. I believe that sharing this video with as many people as possible helps the YouTube algorithm. As much as you can help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened, let us share this word far and wide. If you are a genuine Bitcoin enthusiast, don't miss any of our content. When we meet tomorrow, we'll talk about the most recent news that affects our community as a whole.